Afternoon. Welcome to Wednesday afternoon live with me, Vinod James. How are you all? Yes, are you all doing good? Are things all working well for you? Yes, excellent. So happy to welcome all of you for another live session. As students are piling up, just to welcome all of you. See, we come up with a lot of initiatives on the aspect of different exams training. We give regular training. We give class training. See, no matter whatever we do, okay. See, the most important thing is about how well you prepare for it. See, we know that you're all hardworking students, but we want all of you to be smart working as well. So, Bindu Satish, good afternoon. Ganga Unikrishnan, good afternoon. A very, very, very good afternoon to all of you. Jinsi Anna, good afternoon. Aparna, good afternoon. Aparna Akhil, good afternoon. Simi Nibu, good afternoon. Neeraja Jayachandran, good afternoon. So, how are you all doing? Are you all doing good? Yes. Leetu Anil, good afternoon. Dinesh Kumar, good afternoon. Very, very, very good afternoon to all my lovely students. Vidya Ranjit, good afternoon. How are you all doing? Rishika, good afternoon. Christina Sabu, good afternoon. Bindu Sati is doing good. Excellent. It's always nice to hear from you as well. Okay, because we are more related on the aspect of when you all comment and say how are you feeling. As we always have requested you to let us know how you feel about the classes which is going, what are the things that you want, or what are the things, are you feeling it better, are you improving, all these things we would be very happy to know from directly from horse's mouth. That means for us you are our voice. Anju Kunjus, good afternoon. Maya Suresh, good afternoon. Aringlondo attending for the very first time. Adhyam IT live session attending Aringlondo. Please be kind enough to let me know you are attending for the first time and where are you from, if you could. Krishna Kripa, good afternoon. And also, if you have not yet liked our page, if you have not yet liked our, followed our page, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do not hesitate to do that because you will not miss whatever the important updates that we are posting. Sarah Thomas, good afternoon. And most of you, when your names are popping up, I can see at least one icon next to it, which makes it more happy. Namita Shaji, good afternoon. Bijo Varghese, good afternoon. So there are n number of students who keep on sharing the link. The only request that I have for each one of you is please do share if you feel that this class is going to have an impact on another student, because there are a lot of students who still doesn't know that they have free classes available, because we know that you're all having time constraints, so at least you can get some knowledge about it. Suni Roy, good afternoon. Sumi Nimmi, good afternoon. So if you're not yet, enrolled and not enrolled, okay, you have not yet joined our Telegram group. We have only two Telegram group where we have just pinned the official Neetus Academy Telegram page. That's a free group, and we have another group which is called as an exclusive reading Telegram page. Both the groups are free, but to get into the reading exclusive Telegram group, you have to send certain details to our admin. That is just to safeguard you. Please be aware of it. It's just to safeguard you. There are n number of fraudulent people available, okay, across the globe, and welcome to online thing. Okay, so people might contact you saying that this, and that's why we do not want any one of them to disturb you, because we know how important for you these exams and to get over this line. Right, for all the people whom I have missed, your lovely good afternoon, a very, very, very good afternoon to all of you. Anuar, good afternoon. Ayana, good afternoon. Vidya, good afternoon. Arya, hi. Albini, Albini George, good afternoon. Right. So nobody have told me that you're attending for the very first time. It's quite surprising. But even though there are certain names which it's just really new to me, still I always trust my students. I always believe that you would have been there or not before. Priya, good afternoon, Arjun. So what are the things that we do for you? The Neetu's Academy offers you a lot of other linguistic exams as well. We give training for all those exams. So if you want to get more insights about it, or more knowledge about it, or more idea about it, or more information about it, please do not hesitate to contact the number which is on the screen. They will be happy to assist you. Tintu, Tijan, good afternoon. Jisna Justin, good afternoon. Sonu Priya, Vishwapan, good afternoon. So, and Jessna Noble, good afternoon. Neetu Madam will be coming, not Friday these days, and she will be coming in front of you on Thursday. Okay, that's because we thought of making you feel more comfortable, because yeah, the very next day, if she comes on Friday, the very next day you have exams, so lots of constraints, because we want you to relax as well. So you have asked, we have complied, because we are there for you and only you. Lakshmi Anil, good afternoon. Ratish Babu, good afternoon. Jyoti Sebastian, good afternoon. A very, very, very good afternoon to all of you. So we have regular batches available. We have crash courses available. Regular batch, as you can see, Varsha Ramadas. Yes, new. Thank you very much, Varsha. May I know where are you from, Varsha? If it's okay. Susan Renju, good afternoon. Anaga Annus, good afternoon. So we have regular batches, as you can see on the screen. The next slots available is only from September, October, November. So that's the trust that all our students have. Okay, they're ready to wait. See, and then all those students who are there, who have got that slot, see, please make use of it. You are here with a purpose. We are here with a purpose. Okay, we will never dilute our purpose, because our purpose is to make sure that you reach your dream country. And in order for that, we will make you out of your comfort zone. No doubt. Okay. Ailia K. Good afternoon. So we will push you to the extreme. Excellent. So as only Varsha said, she's new. Apart from that, all of you know how things are going to happen. What are the things that we do in here? The very same thing. So we'll be doing two things. One, a part B. Two, a part A question, which I've already shared. Riya Varghese, good afternoon. So the question, when the question pops up, part B, okay, you will have to do that in 2 minutes of time. Rajiv Joseph, good afternoon. Why that 2 minutes? See, you have to. This is what we try to make you. We want to make sure that you are getting exposed to that exam time stress. Okay. So I'm always a person who believe when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Because the world out there is for the toughest. Understood? So please ensure that you are not brutal, you are becoming tough. Excellent. I could see a lot of thumbs up popping in. So happy because of that active participation from your side. Okay. So what are we going to do? Because you're all ready, isn't it? Are you all ready? Is that the reason why you're giving me a lot of thumbs up? Because you know what I'm going to ask you next. Yes? Are you all ready? And on the very same page that you're watching, or the channel that you're watching, if somebody contacts you saying, okay, this is that, that is this, Anju Kunju is ready, Sarah is ready, but do not respond. Just report them to report and put a block. That's it. We are telling you straight because we don't have anything to hide. That's why we are very open. Rani Robin, good afternoon. Aparna Akhil, ready. Ria Varghese, ready. Jinsi Anajos, ready. Rishika, ready. Excellent. Susan Renju, ready. So as you have all said that you're ready, Siminipu is ready. No sooner you will have the question popping up on the screen. Vidya Ranjit is ready. As soon as the question pops up, let it be whatever the question. Anuar is ready. Just do that as if it is your exam. There you have the question. Please do not type the answers. I will ask you the answers later. time I've just eluded. But I'm quite happy. Sarah Thomas have said done quite early. So which means good, good. All of you are improving on a greater pace. Excellent. Albini has said yes. Kochus have done. Anju Kunju's done. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So how about others? Were you all able to manage on the aspect of time? Just Noble done. Rani Robin done. See, I could see a lot of high in between, but as students were doing, that's why I didn't disturb. I have taken note of all the people who have joined. So very good afternoon to all of you. Ayana, yes. Susan done. Leetu Anil done. Excellent. Vidya Ranjit done. Rajiv Joseph done. Good, good, good. Excellent. So Simini Budan. Christina Susan done. Very good. See, this is what I love about you all because you keep on participating in a very from the bottom of your heart, which is quite good. Okay, because when you make us involved, that shows that you're very committed. Good enough. Dinesh Kumar done, Krishna Kripa done, Bindu yes, Lakshmi Rajan done, Maya Suresh done, Aparna Akhil done, Lakshmi Anil done, Namita Shaji done, Manju Merita done, Rishika M. Rishi done. Pratiksha Deepu done. Very good. So at least the people who respond is always increasing. So, compared to the number of students who are there, number of people who respond is also increasing. That's what I meant. It's not that it's not 100% yet, but I would be very happy to see that 100% happening. Okay, I hope you all will push yourself to get that 100%. Excellent. So as you have all said you have done, may I know what is your answer? And the most important thing, how you got the answer or where you got the answer? Can you tell me? Kalayarasi, good afternoon. See, this is the diversity of this life. The people who come in front of me are from different parts of the world. We have people from all over India. We have people from Nepal. We have students from Maldives. We have students from Mauritius, Malta, Israel, South Africa, different parts of Africa. New Zealand, Australia. We have people from Ireland. We have people from UK. Different, all parts of UAE. Right, Rani is saying C. Susan is saying C from the last sentence. I eliminated. Sarah Thomas B, Rajiv C, Varsha Ramdas C, Simi Nidu B, Kochu C, Dinesh Kumar C, Rani Robin from Middle Para, Aparna C, Vidya Ranjit C, Kalayara C B, Manju Merita B, sorry C, Neeraja C, Middle Para, Ganga Unikrishnan B from Middle Line. Okay, see, this is what the thing is, isn't it? So B and C. Lakshmi C, Christina C from middle portion, Anju Kunju's B from middle part. Okay, fair enough. So the weightage, Ashlyn C, the weightage is for C, Ria Varghese C, but there are a few B as well. Jyoti Sebastian B in the middle part, Maya Suresh B, okay, Krishna Kripa B from middle, okay, fair enough. Namita Shaji B, now B is improving. Pratisha Deepu B, stick to your answers, okay? Do not change. You should always stick to your answer. Lakshmi Rajan C, Bindu Satish C. Okay. It's a mix. As I mentioned, it's a mix of B and C, although the weightage is more for C. Okay. Now, what are the things that you have to really look for when you're doing part B? എന്തായിരിക്കണം നമ്മുടെ focus? What are the things that you have to do? See, part B എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് you will have to do or you should do after. You will only see the material after they take the part A material away from you. Divya see from first portion. Okay, fair enough. So you have to know when a new type of thing comes, a new type of question comes, you have to change the strategy. And that is where students are not able to. The transition is not happening. The transition means Part A strategy is very different to Part B strategy. You have to always remember that. So when you give the Part A material, give that strategy also, because you have to wear another strategy or put on another strategy. Leetu NLC, Vidya's S. Karanavar, okay. See, fair enough. Now, what is the strategy? What is the thing that you have to adopt to? First and the foremost important, B and C are together. The same kind of question, but the answer options vary. That's it. In B is 3, C is 4. That's it. Strategy to part B and C should be elimination method. Okay, Anumol, C. Fair enough. Now, what are the things that you have to really look for when you're doing part B? First is you have to read the question, understand the question, because it should to be related to the question. Okay, so as when you're reading the question, most important thing is underlining the keyword. So what do? Read the question. Okay, as you are reading, underline the keywords and understand the question. This is okay. If you don't read, if you don't understand what you're reading for, then definitely your answer is going to go wrong, because that slight change is what is going to make that difference. Okay. Now in this case, see, it's a very easy question, isn't it? Now let's go into read. What is correct? So you are only expected to find out of the 3 options, one is correct, the other one is not. Now what is that? Okay, there are 2 ways that you can do after reading, underlining, and understanding the question. There are 2 ways to do. One, you can read the answer option, underline the keywords in the answer option, then read the paragraph and pick an answer. Or you can, after reading the question, underlining and doing, you can read the passage and then pick an answer. Anything is fine, depending on student. You can decide. But for me, I'm a person who want to know what I'm searching for, so I read my answer option, underline the keywords in the answer option, then I go pick it up from the text. See, the most important thing is about your keyword. See, the keyword shouldn't be like, there are students who, when I ask them, what are your keywords? P occurs when clump of material, often a blood clot, wedged into the artery in your lungs. So now, do you think these are called keywords? These are not keywords. Please understand, keywords should be keywords only. See, the thing is, keyword, the perspective of keyword is when you look into that particular word in that sentence, you should know what that question is asking. But those are called keywords. Okay, so PE occurs when material gets wedged lungs. That is enough for me. Okay, when a clump of material, this is what I am looking into. So when I look into these 3 words, I know what is the question asking you. So that's so called keywords. Now, patient with DVT, so are susceptible. So DVT, susceptible, PE, enough if you want 3 words. Okay, PE symptoms in most of the cases. So most cases, see, this do not, that not is very important, revealed. Okay, so easily if you want, I'm not saying no. Okay, then go and read the passage. As when you're reading the passage, eliminate the answer option. Now, how would you do that? So the passage heading is saying pulmonary embolism. So pulmonary embolism is regarded as an elusive diagnosis with a non-specific clinical presentation and has a tendency to be over and underdiagnosed in clinical practice. So anywhere given does not get revealed easily. So get revealed is a problem easily. Okay. See, reveal means what? To show, isn't it? That is a different terminology. Okay. Here, elusive. The elusive means what? It's mysterious is what that is. Okay. So it's not about directly relating to gets revealed. Okay. It can be overdiagnosed, it can be underdiagnosed also. So it's not just about getting revealed easily. So for me, C is still not there when I read my first answer. So I'm not really going to worry, because let's see if there is anything else. In the United States of America, venous thromboembolism, VTE, has been reported as the third most commonest cause of mortality. Most patients with PE are clinically asymptomatic, so that means they don't have symptoms. So then they're saying, in fact, PE has been shown to be present in 60 to 80% of individuals with confirmed deep vein thrombosis. So that means they're saying what? PE, pulmonary embolism, have been present to 60 to 80%. So 60 to 80% are quite a majority of the individuals. So that means they are shown, it is present, isn't it, in patient with DVT. So slightly saying patient with DVT are susceptible to PE, slightly pointing into B. Not yet confirming, despite the absence of symptoms in more than half of these patients, because they are saying it is asymptomatic, isn't it? Even though they don't have symptoms. Fair enough. Cardiac arrest following PE has an associated mortality of up to 70% within the first hour of presentation, and an overall mortality up to, so this 95%. Approximately 90% of episodes of cardiac arrest occurs within 1 to 2 hours of the onset. Onset means beginning of the symptom of pulmonary embolism. So PE occurs when a clump of material, most often blood clot, get wedged a straight eliminator. Now PE symptoms in most cases. So what are the symptoms? Despite the absence of symptoms. Why symptoms? It is asymptomatic. In most cases, do not get revealed easily. See, what are they saying? Despite the absence of symptoms, in more than half of these patients, it is shown to be present. So do not get revealed easily. It's not there. No? Understood? So PE, pulmonary embolism symptoms, in most of the cases, that means the majority of the cases, do not get revealed easily. They are clearly saying what? It is asymptomatic, okay, fair enough. But in fact, they have been shown to be present in 60 to 80% of individuals with confirmed deep vein thrombosis, despite the absence of symptoms in more than half of these patients. Okay, so PE symptoms in most cases do not get revealed easily. No, it is not about revealing it. Revealing means what? You are showing it. It is saying it is asymptomatic, absence of symptoms. So it is not revealing it. Symptoms are not being revealed. Understood why C is not the answer? There is nowhere it is revealing any symptoms. It is asymptomatic. Clear? Understood. Just dancing, excellent. Just keep on dancing. Maya Suresh understood. Fair enough. Any doubts? എന്തെങ്കിലും മനസ്സിലാവാത്തുണ്ടോ? Reveal എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ you are revealing something, isn't it? You are telling, okay, this is coming out. But it is never said that it is revealing, because it is, even despite the absence of symptoms, no symptoms are being revealed. It is still there. Pratiksha dance, keep on dancing. Anju Kunju's understood. Sarah Thomas dancing. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Understood. It's just about that understanding. So what is correct? They are not saying that it will get revealed. No way. Because it is asymptomatic. And even with that, no symptoms, it is still there present in people with DVT. So DVT are susceptible to pulmonary embolism. So deep vein thrombosis, PE. Priya understood, Ganga understood, Namita understood, Divya understood, Ayana understood, Simi understood, excellent, Vidya understood. Very, very, very good. So anything that you want me to rectify, anything that you want me to clarify, please be kind enough to ask. No problem at all. Rishika understood. Litu, yes. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Susan understood. Very good. Anju Kunjus is dancing. Keep on dancing. Why not? Isn't it? You should always enjoy, cherish your achievements. Sarah Thomas, clear. Fair enough. So, as you have said, clear. You don't have any doubts. Let's go into today's part A question. What is today's part A question? And how you felt about the question. That is the most important thing that we need to know, because once we hear from you, then Neetu Madam moves the next material. Retinal detachment, easy material, okay. Sina also Chaco, yes. Krishna Prabha, clear. Lakshmi Anil, understood. Sara is also saying easy material. Retinal detachment, easy material. Neeraj is saying retinal detachment. How you felt about the material? That is what we are more cautious about. Easy material, Anju Kunjus, okay, fair enough. Krishna Kripa, material, okay, fair enough. How you felt about the material? That is what we are really looking for. Priya, an easy material, okay, fair enough. So as you have all said the material, so let's go into part A now. Susan is saying easy. Kochus is saying easy. There you have the material on the screen. See, when you're doing part A, okay, always have this in mind. Okay, you have 15 minutes, 20 questions. Your skimming should be done for all the 4 texts in 1 to 2 minutes of time. That means each text 15 seconds. That's all what you can take. Okay. Why? Because you need to complete your skimming in 1 to 2 minutes, because you have to give at least 13 minutes to do 20 questions. But mark my words, if your skimming is proper, okay, your finding answers is just going to be a piece of cake, because part A is only about keyword reference. That's the only thing that you have to really worry about. So be cautious about how you're skimming. What are you skimming? We've done an exclusive video on reading tips and tricks. Please do go through that if you have any doubt. So very, very, very important is, see, just to give you an ideology. See, heading is important. Then you should know what is text A about. What are they talking about text A? So generally, it's about what is the introductory of retinal detachment. What are they going to say? What is it going to have? Symptoms. This is another keyword. Then you have few bracketed words, and all the symptoms are mentioned. So something about retinal detachment and the symptoms. If something asks for symptom, do you really need to worry about? No, go straight to A. That's how you refer. Now text B again is a table. Table, the rows and column headings are important. So rhematogenous retinal detachment, tractional retinal detachment, exudative retinal detachment. So 3 categories of the same retinal detachment, 3 types. What are those? Given history, retinal break, extent of detachment, retinal mobility, evidence of chronicity, pigment, vitreous changes, subretinal fluid, cordial mass, intraocular pressure. So that is there. Now go to C. So it's clearly saying about diagnosis. So anything which results in the diagnosis, you can find that there are few different versions. Why? OM, OCT, fundus imaging, eye ultrasound, computed tomography. So anything about diagnosis or the methods to diagnose, you go straight to C. This is called skimming. Text D, after treatment. So after treatment, what are you going to do? What do you expect? You expect a lot of things. Okay. I'm done with, I'm not saying do one like that. You have to go through it. And then what do? You go to the question. So here, underlining also is very important, but the 3 types of question has to be by hearted by you along with the instructions. So 1 to 7 are called match the following question. 8 to 14 are called short answer question. 15 to 20 are called fill in the blanks question. Okay, so you should know what is where and how, when it starts. 1 to 7. As of now, it's 1 to 7. Match the following. 8 to 14 is short answer question. 15 to 20 is fill in the blanks question. You should know what are the instructions. So 1 to 7, clearly saying you have to write the appropriate letter A, B, C, or D, nothing else. So what common indicators? So where are they talking about indicators? So that means it's symptoms, isn't it? Where are they talking about all the symptoms? Symptoms are only clearly mentioned in text. So what becomes the answer? Understood why keyword reference is important? Because there are times where you don't have to worry about. That's why skimming is very important in parting. Okay. Question 2. Medications to be used for healing eye. So where are they talking about all the medication? It should be there where? During the treatment, isn't it? Sorry, after treatment, isn't it? Then only they will give you a lot of medication. So what is the medication told? Eye drops and all. So what is the answer? The answer is D. Most profound cases amongst retinal detachment. So profound cases. So what are they talking about? They will get it in where? Most profound. What is the most profound means? Most prominent cases. 90 to 95%, it is all talking about retinal break. So the answer to the question is B. Sorry. Understood? Function of retina. So generally, it should be where? It should be there in, sorry, I missed question 4, sorry. Which test? So which test means, do you really need to worry about which is the test? If I were you, I would not even bother. Why? Diagnosis is one word which I remember. It should be there in C. Now history and all those things, history of trauma, the keyword is as such there. I'm not going to worry value by. See, I always try to save time like that. So what is the function of retina? So function of retina, I know where that introductory part is. That should be there in A, isn't it? What is the function? Your retina senses light and then pulls away from the tissue support, the losses of blood and all those things. So that's it. Question number 6. How long would it take to get benefited from the surgery after it is done? After it is done, do you really need to worry? Where have you written after treatment? I'm not going to worry. The answer should be in D. Now where? Because it is clearly saying it takes about 4 to 6 weeks and all those things. After a few weeks, everything is as such mentioned. You're not going to worry about it. Characteristics of different kinds of retinal detachment. So different kinds of retinal detachment. Where? Only in one place we have read, isn't it? 3 in the table. So do you really need to worry? No need to worry. Straight B. So I have wrapped my 1 to 7 answers. Please be kind enough to tell me what are your total scores. In the meantime, 8 to 14 are called short answer questions. The instruction plays, it should be by hearted. The answer can be a word, number, a combination of word, or a short phrase only. See, please understand, you will not get longer answers these days. And you're not supposed to go behind longer answers. Now, let's go into the next step. So, which kind? Intraocular pressure. I know that I have done this in table. Which kind? 3 times. Intraocular pressure. Yes, in the last it is there. Intraocular pressure is this here, isn't it? So, which kind? Now going into intraocular pressure seems to, what is the question saying? Intraocular seems to be below the normal. Now that is something there. So normal is there. So our question is below the normal, isn't it? So low. So which one is it? It is rhegmatogenous. Rhegmatogenous. If you write, see, retinal detachment is already there in the question. So if you write that retinal detachment, possibilities of getting the 1 mark or that point is not there. So be aware of it. You're not supposed to write something which is already there in the question. Question 9. If patient ever suspects penetrating eye injury, could conduct a. So penetrating eye injury, where are they talking about? Should be there in the diagnosis, isn't it? So penetrating eye injury. So now that is where my keywords are. Now I have to go and search for penetrating. So where am I going to take this image, compare and use the history of possible penetrating eye injury? So what should be the answer? It should be computed tomography. COMPUTED TOMOGRAPHY. Excellent. So general term, flashes of lights, envisages the presence of retinal detachment is. So what are they talking about? Something which is flashy and all. Where? Seeing flashes of lights are called phototopsia. PHOTOPSIA is the. Understand? Envisage means see. It's just a paraphrase of synonymous. Understood? Very good. Question 11. What is being asked? What asked where? I for protection. Recovery. So when is recovery happening? After treatment. So where should I go? I should go to straight into D, isn't it? So what is the thing that is worn to protect the eye? You may need to wear an eye pad for protection while eye is healing. So it can be iPad and iPad. See, iPad, is it given as one word or is it given as two words? In the extract, it is given as two words. So if you write it as one word, please mark it as wrong. It's wrong. Right. So question 12. Type of retinal break that are rarely found in exudative. So exudative where? Exudative is there in text B. Now the next thing is exudative is there. Okay. Now retinal break is here. Now the question is rarely found. So what is that? The answer is it found maybe coincidental. So COINCIDENTAL is the answer. Excellent. This is called keywords. What kind of sensation can be experienced if stitches have been used on eyes? So experience. So where are they talking about all these experience? It is as such mentioned in D, isn't it? After. So what are you experiencing if you have stitches on the eyes? You expect a gritty feeling. So what is experiencing? Experience this feeling. So the answer is gritty. GRITTY. Feeling is there. Experience is already there in the question. So gritty is the answer. Assessment test that won't make use of the dilating drops. So won't. That's the important keyword. So it's definitely somewhere in the diagnosis, isn't it? Assessment test C. Now go and see where is it not using the drops. So where is it not using the drop? It is as such mentioned, eye ultrasound. You won't need dilating drops. Straight answer. So the answer is eye ultrasound. EYEULTRASOUND. Now 15 to 20 are called fill in the blanks question, where the instruction remains as similar as 8 to 14, word, number, both short. Here you are going to be a bit more cautious because you're going to write only what is missing. If the article is not there, then you have to write the article. If the article is there in the question, you're not supposed to write. So be aware of that kind of small tricks they use. So question. The layer of tissue at the back of the eye that senses light and sends signal to your brain is called. So I know that it should be there somewhere in where? Your retina senses light, sends it to your brain, and so you can see. So what is that? The dash is retina. RETINA. So question 16. Patient needs follow instruction for his dash provider but bubble in his eye. So bubble provider, it should definitely be in D, right? Isn't it? After the surgery only. So now bubble, where are they talking about all these bubble and all those things? Let's see. It is clearly saying head position, bubble is there, I is there, follow instruction for your head position. So the answer should be head position. Headposition. Excellent. All of you are getting I ultrasound. Do you really need to worry about where to find? No. See, gentle placement done from front. Eye scan. Up gel, eyelids. So go see where are all these eyelids and all those things. Eye drops, eyelids. Where? They're talking about. What is your answer? It should be there again. See, your provider gently places instrument front of the eyes, next, close. So what are they talking about? Place an instrument. Now, why an instrument? Do you really need an there? Because an is already there in the question. So if you write an again, your answer will be wrong. It should only be written as instrument because an is there. Clear? Now, we could find zero evidence chronicity in cases of. So zero evidence. So where are they talking about zero evidence? That means nil. So where are they talking about? So zero evidence, it is saying where it is there mentioned. The question keyword is what? We could find zero evidence of chronicity. Chronicity in the case of, it is clearly saying evidence of chronicity. What is that? Zero evidence. That is none. So the answer is exudative retinal detachment. Very good. EXUDATIVE Question 19. In dash after dilating, wide angle images taken. So in dash. So something is there. So it should be there in the diagnosis, isn't it? So where are they talking? Wide angle, dilate, test. So what is that? Fundus imaging. FUNDUSIMAGING is a two-word answer. The last question for today. It is the dash in the respective tissue carry necessary supplies to the retina. So some supplies to the retina. So it should be there in A, isn't it? That's where the general. So now supply something to the retina. What are they saying? Your retina senses light, where your retina pulls away from the tissue that supports it, loses its blood supply. The blood vessels in those tissue carry nutrients and oxygen. That is where that supply is there. What is it? The blood vessel supplying nutrients and oxygen to your retina. So what becomes the answer? The blood vessels. BLOOD VESSELS is the answer. So I have completed my 20. Now it's high time that you start telling me. If you have any doubts, please be kind enough to clarify. Or else, please do tell me what are your total scores. Any doubts? Please shoot. If not, shoot your total scores. Chestnut 20, absolutely good enough. Keep on dancing. Very, very, very good. Keep it up. How about others? Priya Arjun 20, excellent. Good enough. Keep it up. Susan 18, very good. Keep it up. Anju Kunju's 19, excellent. Good enough. Keep it up. Sarah Thomas 19, excellent. Good enough. Aparna Akhil 19, excellent. Good enough. Tintu Davis 18, very good. Keep it up. Divya Chandran 20 out of 20, excellent. Good enough. Rani Robin 19, very good. Keep it up. Choose 20 out of 20, excellent. Good. So as you have said, it's easy. That means you are all getting 20. Jinsiana Joes 20, excellent. Keep it up. Leetu Anil 20. Very, very, very good. Namita Shahjit 19, excellent. Keep it up. Sina El Sachaku, thank you. Thank you very much. Dinesh Kumar 16, good enough. Keep it up. Pratiksha Deepu 19, excellent. Keep it up. Neeraja 20 out of 20, excellent. Good enough. Christina Susan 17. See, whether, no matter whether, whatever it is done, let's say Jyoti Sebastian 17, whether it is one mistake, whether it is a small spelling mistake, which I told you, when the extract is showing as one word and you write it two word, do not put it as right. Okay, just put yourself saying that, okay, no, I made that mistake. So I should be cautious the next time. That's called learn. Okay? So, as you have all told, it's high time that on behalf of Neetu's family, thank you so much for giving us another opportunity to come and serve you all. Really looking forward to welcome each one of you and more because of your valuable share. Until and unless I meet you tomorrow, adios from all of us. God bless you. Take care. Bye.